So it's a Friday night and I thought I was gonna get all dressed up and be out having cocktails right now. But the weather decided to be a real dick and pissed down with rain tonight. So I have just been jamming in my makeup room tonight, listening to Justin Bieber's new Purpose album on Honestly, if you guys haven't listened to that, you're not living. Like, go onto Spotify right now and listen to the whole album. It is like I haven't listened to a whole album or something since I was like 8, and it was like Bewitched and NSYNC. I thought this would be the best time to finally get ahead of myself and record a very highly requested video from you guys. I swear this has actually taken me like 12 months. Like, I swear you guys have been asking this from me for so long. So just to give you guys a little bit of a background on my skin type, I am a dry combination. I'm just very regular through the T-zone where I get the tiniest bit of shine by the end of the day. And I'm very comfortable on the outer areas. I definitely don't get excessive oil and I don't get really, really dry. I used to be quite dry ages ago before I started to really invest my time and money into skincare, but since I've been using really good skincare, my skin has been very well nourished. The only thing that I really suffer from is probably just a little bit of dehydration. My main concerns with my skin would be just that I want to start preventing, I know I'm only 24, but I want to start preventing anti-aging now. Now is the best time to be doing so because once the damage is done, you can't really do anything about it. So while I'm young, I want to start preventing it from happening. So I really focus on SPFs and just making sure I'm constantly cleaning my skin. And it's slightly sensitive, but not really. Like, you know, it's a typical thing when I wash my face. It's easily stimulated, so it's a little red, but nothing major. I do like to be quite cautious of what I put on my skin though, because so I am just so religious with my skincare in the way that I invest my money in skincare over makeup. It's just this simple fact. If you're not looking after your skin properly, that's going to reflect in your makeup. So why would you go spend $70 on a highlighter when you wouldn't spend it on a really good moisturizer that could make your skin look effortless and then make your highlighter effortless? Like, honestly, investing your money in skincare will be the best thing that you will ever do, and you will always thank yourself for doing that when you're older. I literally cannot go to bed with makeup on. Like, if I go to bed with makeup on, honestly, I will wake up in the middle of the night and it feels like I can't breathe. It's the most disgusting feeling ever. And if I ever do, like if I don't know, had too much to drink and I went out to town and just like passed out, you know, I wake up the next day and you can start to see like little pimples. They haven't came out yet, but they're sitting under the skin. So I swear my skin will like feel it for like the rest of the week. I really started to look after my skin probably about 2.5, almost 3 years now, when I was introduced to Clinique. I literally use everything from the Clinique range. I love it and I swear by it, and I'm not just saying that because I work for the brand, but literally it has changed my life since I started using it. I know it is a prestige high-end brand, but to me it doesn't matter because it is such a, you know, I've invested time and money into this brand and it has done just the most amazing things for my skin. So I am not going to in any way justify myself for spending as much as what I do on this brand. But anyways, I will show you guys what I've got here. So when I go to bed, I always like to remove my eye makeup first because that seems to be the most irritating part about like washing my face. I might wash my face and then I get like mascara smudge all here and it just takes forever to remove, and oh, it's so painful. I always love to use Clinique's Take the Day Off makeup remover for lids, lashes and lips. This is the most amazing product. I actually sometimes just use it all over my face before I even cleanse because it just does such an effortless job. So what I always do is I'll do a couple of dunks of the product onto a cotton pad, and what I'll do is I'll hold it onto my eyes for a good 5 to 10 seconds. What you really want to do is make sure that the formula really breaks down and dissolves the product. You don't really want to be putting the cotton pad on and swiping straight away because it's only just going to drag your eye and pull and break elasticity around that area. So my overall makeup remover, I am just so obsessed with the Take the Day Off Balm. Like, this stuff is amazing. It's like a wax, and when you put your fingers into it and like rub it between your fingers, it dissolves into like an oil and you just rub it all over. I love doing it around my neck. I actually sit at the TV and do this because I'm a really lazy makeup remover. So it's really good just to take it to the TV and just like massage it into your face, not have to worry about it, and then just go rinse it off with some water, and it just literally dissolves everything. And I just like the idea of this as well because especially in the winter time when I get quite dry, it's quite a nourishing feeling on the skin, so it feels like it's really getting into the skin and just keeping it quite hydrated. Sometimes I've used makeup removers that I love a squeaky clean, but sometimes some makeup removers can be quite drying on my skin, so this is why this feels just absolutely like bloody God. That's the only phrase that came to my head, oh my god. So once I've finished removing the rest of my makeup, I'll move on to my cleanser. So I use the liquid facial soap Mild by Clinique, and you only need like 1 pump of this and it foams up really beautifully on the skin. I actually double cleanse with this just because I wear double wear, and double wear is just such a bitch to get off. And of course I use it in combination with the Clinique Sonic brush, and honestly this thing has changed my life. And it sounds really pathetic because it's a brush, and when it came out it was $165, and I was like, there is no fucking way people are gonna want to pay $165 for a brush. Man, was I wrong. Like, no joke. This has changed my life and my skin dramatically. If I don't use this for 2 days, I will come up in a couple of spots. Just because it gives like a 30 times deeper cleanse than what your hands do. Like, when you think of just using your like typical cleanser and foaming it and like rubbing it up against your face, you're only doing the surface. But when you use it in combination with a brush, the bristles get in between your skin and like remove all the skin polyps, like all the dead skin that's on your skin, and it gets a lot more deeper and allows the newer skin cells to get to the surface, but it also keeps your pores so much cleaner, like so much more. And the brush has 2 types of bristles. So this one is for the cheeks, and then they have a little bit more of a firmer bristle on the top, and that's just kind of like for the nose area, just to get to like blackheads and stuff like that. What I would do generally, and I do this day and night, and this sits in my shower because it's waterproof as well, so handy. I use it like down my neck and everything. I'll just do like, I'll wet the bristle, 1 pump of that, and then just for like 30 seconds to a minute, I'll rub it all over my face and down my neck. And so I use a toner, and I use the Anti-Blemish Solutions Clarifying Lotion. Now in the Clinique range they do have things like the Clarifying 1, 2, 3 and 4. It's very generalized in the way of custom fitting it to your own skin type, but just because I used to get a little bit of breakout, I like to prevent breakout from happening. So the Anti-Blemish Solutions Clarifying Lotion, it has a demattifying powder in it, so what it does, it absorbs any oils that start to seep through, which is so good. A lot of people don't use toners, and if you do, good. But if you don't, I really suggest you do. Like, it's really crazy how much toners do for your skin. They sweep away all the dead excess skin that's on your face, and it allows your moisturizer to actually get into your skin. A lot of people don't tone, and they don't realize that there's so much dead skin sitting on the surface of their face that their moisturizer is just sitting on top of that dead skin, and that can actually cause breakout. Because so I will just do a couple of dunks of this onto a cotton pad, and then I will wipe it all over my face and down my neck again. And what I generally like to do is do quite a square motion and then downwards. I don't like to do circles just because I feel like I rub the dead skin around. So I like to wipe it off my face. You'd actually be surprised how much more excess makeup you will remove with this as well. Like, it's crazy. When you think you've removed your makeup, you actually haven't removed as much as you think. So this is my Dramatically Different Moisturizing Lotion Plus, and this is amazing. Do you know they sell one every 3 seconds in the world? That's how popular it is. But it's a really nice, like, it's not a heavy nourishing moisturizer, it's just a nice light lotion, and this will just restore my hydration levels and the balance moisture barrier in my skin. Just the great thing with this brand is everything is allergy tested and fragrance free, and that's what I like. I like that it's not too like aggravating to the skin. I'm a really big believer in serums. So amazing for your skin because they get a lot deeper near the dermis and do a lot more active work. The one that I use and I'm really loving at the moment is the Turnaround Serum by Clinique. So this is all about cell renewal. I just like to make my skin look really fresh and vibrant, and it definitely helps with things like cell renewal if you've got a little bit of scarring. And again, if you guys have watched my microdermabrasion, you know I have a little bit of scarring. I like to kind of just target So I will just use one pump of this and I will place it all over my skin after I've used my Dramatically Different lotion, and then it just settles into the skin. And I have to tell you, when I wear this at nighttime and then wake up in the morning, my skin feels so soft. It is incredible. And because it's nighttime, I'm going to be showing you my nighttime cream that I use on top of this. The Dramatically Different lotion doesn't have any SPF or anti-aging properties in it. It's to oppose to a Concern moisturizer. This is the Turnaround Overnight Revitalizing Moisturizer, and oh my god, this is so good as well. So good. This product can only be activated and do its major work when you're asleep and in the dark. Like, it activates in like darkness. It's really crazy. So if it was the daytime in exchange for the night cream, I would use the Turnaround Daytime Revitalizing Moisturizer. And this is a really beautiful moisturizer. It has like a pearly reflect in it, but again, it just gives that really nice radiance look, and it's really, really nice as a primer. Like, for my eye cream, I've really been enjoying the new Clinique Smart eye cream. This is like, it's really different to a lot of eye creams. I find that it's such a lightweight texture. It almost reminds me of a serum. And this is fantastic because you can put it really close to the eye and underneath the brow bone. So it does a little bit more work around those crow's feet and things like that. And it doesn't get oily like a lot of eye creams that I've used before, because I hate it when my eye, like underneath my eyes, get really like slippery and oily looking. So that I will just pat underneath my eyes and then slightly massage it in, and yeah, it just kind of settles in after a couple of minutes. So that is like my major kind of routine at the moment. I use my 3-step from Clinique, and then I have my Major Concern add-on moisturizers and serums. Currently, I'm really happy with how my skin is at the moment. That's why I've been using the Turnaround range, and it just brightens my skin up a little bit and adds a lot of nourishment and hydration. But I do throw between that and the Youth Surge. So Youth Surge has got a high level of antioxidants in it, and antioxidants are fantastic to fighting against free radicals. Like, free radicals hang around in the ear and they love collagen, and so antioxidants kind of like protect your skin from that. And it's got an SPF in it, very nourishing, a very thick formula, which I don't mind. I think is really nice, especially when I'm quite dry. Yeah, I definitely like to use those if I'm kind of feeling like my skin needs extra nourishment or I'm looking a little bit old. I don't think I'll cover face masks tonight just because I use so many, and yeah, we'll just save that for another video. But last but not least, I think I'll just cover the fact that I use the Exfoliating Scrub by Clinique, and I use this like once or twice a week. This is just really good to give like a really physical scrub, and I love it. It's so good. Again, this just sits in the shower and I just like massage it into my skin for at least 2 to 3 minutes and then rinse off, and then my skin just feels like so smooth and radiant. So there you go guys, that is my current skincare routine. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. I probably missed a shitload of stuff only because I feel like I don't want to bore you guys. There is so much to get through. I get a little bit flustered because I just feel like I'm over talking all the time. But if you guys have got any questions for me, honestly, just comment down below. Feel free to ask me anything. I will be happy to answer them to the best as I can. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please do give it a thumbs up. I will link all my social medias down below if you guys go check out and see what I'm up to. Yeah, hope you guys all have a nice day. I'm gonna go finish my wine and go play some more Justin Bieber. Have a nice night. Bye.